Young man, young lady, let's have a real conversation. A serious conversation, but it should be fun. I'm going to tell you because I know your parents ain't going to tell you. So I'm going to tell you. We're going to talk about sex, intercourse. Understand. If you haven't had it as yet, once you have it, it's going to have a hold on you. All you're going to think about is sex. All you're going to think about is that young man or young lady that you had that experience with. So understand, once you do it, I need you to be aware that it's going to change your life. Having sex for the first time with an individual that you want to have sex with, it's going to change your life. You might not enjoy it the first time or the first couple of times because you really don't know what you're doing. But once you start learning what to do, and the person that you're with is somebody that is eager to learn with you or is eager to teach you, understand it's going to take a hold of you. You have to be prepared for that. If you're in school, it can make your grades drop significantly. And I'm speaking from experience. It can. If you're not in school, whatever you're doing, it will take up a significant amount of your attention. Understand that. Prepare yourself for that. And the individual that you have sex with should be somebody special. For the first time, I think it should be somebody special. But understand that that person is not necessarily going to be in your life forever. Understand that your first couple of relationships might not last. That's just a part of growing up. That's just a part of you learning who you are. Because that other individual might, if they're of the same age, might also be trying to learn who they are. So you have to be prepared and you have to be ready for this, because it is a big deal. Having sex for the first time is a big deal. We make it seem as if it's nothing big. It is huge. Huge. A man and woman coming together for the first time, it is huge. Getting touched by the opposite sex in a sexual way for the first time when you really want it, it is huge. And you have to understand your body also. You have to understand your vagina if you're a girl, and you have to understand your penis if you're a boy. These things are important. Your parents don't have these conversations with you, but you must know these things. For a girl, you must know where you find pleasure, what gives you pleasure. For a boy, you must know what gives you pleasure. And you're not supposed to let anybody do anything to you that is not pleasurable. You must be having fun. It must be fun. It must be pleasure. You must be happy when you're doing it. If you're not happy, then it's not for you. Don't let nobody force you to do the things that you don't want to do. Everything sexual is not for everybody. Some people like more things than others. Some people like different things, the different positions, the different style of love making. All these things are things that you have to learn. Understand what works with one partner is not necessarily going to work with the other. So you have to know the person. It's good to know the person. It's good to ask questions. It's good to have communication. Girl, what do you like? Or the girl, you ask the guy, hey, what do you like? And these conversations are supposed to happen so that you don't go into it blindly. Because you might go into thinking that the person wants you to do this when in fact they want you to do that. It's good to, figure it out on your own sometimes, but it's also good to know ahead of time, and then you add your own little flavor to whatever it is that they like. So have these conversations with the individual that you're going to have sex with. Be comfortable with that person. You have to be comfortable with that person. Make sure that the person is going to be gentle. Make sure the person is going to have your well-being when they're doing it with you. They have to be thinking about you also, not just themselves. Understand that. It might be some discomfort the first time or the first couple of times. That's a part of it. But everything, you have to take it slowly. Everything, don't rush. Take it slowly. The first time, you have to take it slowly. Or the first couple of times, you have to take it slowly. That's the best way to go about it. The rushing is not good. The rushing can cause excess pain and some type of injury if you don't know what you're doing. And if you rush, take your time. Get to know the opposite person's body. Because some of us don't know where the clit is from the actual entrance of the vagina. Some of us don't even know where is the most sensitive part on the penis. We need to know these things. And it varies from individual to individual. So have conversations. This is a big move. Having sex for the first time is a big move. It is not supposed to be taken lightly. Young man, young lady, I'm not saying don't have sex. I'm just saying have sex when you know that you're ready, and understand we are never really ready. Because the first time you get touched by somebody else that you want to be touched by, it blows your mind. So you have to be able to control that, because you're going to go through it. You are going to go through it. Young lady, young man, listen to me. Your parents are not telling you these things. But I'm telling you, when you're watching porn magazines or porn videos, the things that you see in there, those are actors and actresses. That's not necessarily the way people make love. A lot of that is just acting. And a lot of those people are on drugs when they're doing the things that you see they're doing. So you and your individual partner, whoever it is, take your time with each other. Bring each other along slowly and gently for the first time or the first couple of times. That's the best way to go about it. That's the best way to go about it. And try your best. It might not work, but try your best, young man, young lady, to stay in control even after you had intercourse or sex for the first time. It is not going to be easy. It is not going to be easy. But I'm asking for you to try. Try. And if you've had sex and you realize that that person or the individual that you had sex with is not the person that you need to be with because of whatever reasons, move on. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, chances are the first couple of people or person that you have sex with is not who you're going to end up with. That's just a part of life. By the time you get to an adult, you're going to have, most times, multiple partners or multiple people that you've had sexual relations with. It happens. That doesn't make you a bad person. Just always protect yourself. Wear a condom. It's not just pregnancy. It's diseases out there also. So protect yourself. Young lady, protect yourself. Don't always wait for the young man to use a condom. You have condoms in your purse also. Young man, have condoms on you. If you know you're going to have sex, don't wait for the young lady to bring condoms. You have condoms also. Understand, you have to protect yourself. Enjoy yourself, but protect yourself. Like, share, subscribe.